Hey again, Jay and Marie here for another lunch break. How are you, Marie?
Oh, I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I am good. I ate all the food because I'm a good boy. Anyway,
I hope
uh,
you good boys too, and you ready for our lunch break.
yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's a pretty funny story that we're going to share with everyone. Um, I guess we could kind of say it's work related, right?
Kind of, yes, it is.
All right. Now, full disclosure, I did check out the story first. Marie, you said you haven't had a chance to review it yet, right?
No, no.
So I think you'll find it pretty funny. So whenever you're ready to start, you can go ahead and
Here we go.
Um, am I the asshole for not participating in my friend's scheme to convince a restaurant to buy his ketchup? All right, I think there's layers here. My friend Zoltar,
No.
fake name.
Okay. Okay.
That's the fake name they choose?
That's the fake name they went with, is Zoltar. My friend Zoltar, he grants wishes. My friend Zoltar, fake name, has been obsessed with ketchup ever since I met him. He is always trying out different recipes to make his own ketchup and getting me and all our friends to try them. Recently, he made his best ketchup yet. I tried it. It wasn't bad. It was ketchup. Now he has decided he is finally going to break into the ketchup game.
Oh.
Okay.
He's gonna take down Heinz.
He's
Finally,
going to take down
someone's
Heinz.
gonna do it.
Talk about a monopoly. It's
Listen,
like-
Hunt's tried, but
No,
they
it's
couldn't
not.
do it.
He is convinced he is going to launch his own ketchup company and grow it to be one of the top providers of ketchup in the US. He literally has a photo of Heinz ketchup on a dartboard. He throws darts at it and mutters things like, "I'm coming for you." Anyways, he has a scheme he wants me and others to participate in. Essentially, it involves all of us going to a restaurant, sitting at different tables, and enacting lines from a scene he wrote. It will culminate in all of us trying and loving his ketchup and convincing the manager to buy it. He wants us all to memorize lines. The gist
sounds
of
like
it
a
is
solid
one
plan.
guy is supposed to call over a waitress and say he likes the French fries, but hates the ketchup. I am supposed to lean over from another table and say, "Sorry to butt in, haha, but I have to agree. I'm tired of this old-fashioned, factory-produced ketchup. Where's the real tomato flavor?" After a few other people do this, Zoltar is going to say, "You guys won't believe this, but I'm a ketchup chef, and I have a few samples. Would you want to give it a shot?" At this point, everyone is supposed to try the ketchup and act astounded by it, and basically all exclaim it is the best ketchup they ever had. I'm supposed to stand up on my table and make a trumpet sound effect, and then yell to the entire restaurant, "We have the best ketchup ever made over here. Everyone come on over." One of the other people is supposed to get the manager of the place over, and we are all supposed to try to convince him or her to buy an order of my friend's ketchup. Zoltar is going to act surprised and embarrassed and try to tell us to stop putting this poor guy, the manager, on the spot. He then
Sounds
assumes he'll
real.
make a huge sale. Then he wants to do this same operation at other places in town. I told him there's no way I am doing this. I hate public speaking / acting and having attention focused on me. Also, the idea is just so dumb and crazy to me. I told him that straight up. He acted offended and said I am ruining his dreams. I am astounded by this, but some of my friends agree and think he is showing hustle and that we should all help him launch his ketchup business. Aside from his ketchup obsession, Zoltar is one of my best friends, but it seems our friendship is being ruined. A lot of people are telling me I am a jerk for going against his dream and not helping out.
So what do you think about that scheme?
I'm glad he not make the mayo.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a best mayo maker, best mayo chef.
I am a mayo chef. But yeah, like if I was the manager and all that went on, like I would just like look and be like, all right, get out. Just get out.
You know what? It's if it wasn't made in a way we're trying to convince someone, if it can be just a flash mob, like let's go do this like in a couple of restaurants, just like a flash mob. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Mm. Maybe it's have a little bit different um, appearance in this particular situation, but I feel like I will do this for my friend. I will, but I'm not gonna do it like realistically, like make it like actual scene. I make it like theatrical, like why there is always mass produced ketchup on these tables. Like I'll
I
be like dramatically, like I'll make it as is like look at us, it's a scene. Is something you need to like pay attention, is a flash mob, it's something like
Well,
this.
I don't know if you missed it, but the OP was supposed to jump on a table,
Yes.
make trumpet sound. Yeah, the best ketchup. Like it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I would be happy to set up something like that with a friend, especially if I supported the business. But I'd probably like shy away from the theatrics. I'd probably be like, "Oh, let me try that ketchup. Yum yum yum! It's so good." That's what I would do. I wouldn't be like jumping on the table because if I was the manager, I'd be like, "Get the hell out of here, you psychos!"
Yeah, no. Whatever he's wrote, like do that. It's script is sucks. He need to take a classes. But I understand why he wants his friends to help him. But if friends can't help him, he can go to the internet and do this from the internet. I don't like the idea. I don't like if I'm in a restaurant, in a cafe or whatever, and someone do that, I just like I'm never come back to this restaurant because I have this weird feeling there's a freaks here. They're jumping on a table, they're yelling, they like all this like I don't like it. I feel
And
uncomfortable.
and the ketchup sucked.
What if can you
And I
imagine
got food poisoning.
bad ketchup? I understand why I the situation is kind of tricky. Um, but I totally understand why OP don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Like
it's embarrassing.
obvious. Not only because of this. It's dumb. It's dumb. In a way, how it was
Presented.
presented in this, and,
Right.
and like how he's talked about that. Maybe it was presented differently. I don't know to him, but how he's presented to us, it looks ridiculously stupid. And I understand why he don't want to do that. But at the same time, what if you and your friends have comes out with a better ideas? You know what I mean? How to like
Right. Let's workshop this script. Maybe not jump on the table in the restaurant.
not even that. You can go to different restaurants and just like, hey, I have this handmade ketchup. Yes, you're gonna walk everywhere with this ketchup and asking, hey, do you want to buy it? Do you want to try it? Go to the companies, give them like companies. I mean, someone who do like condiments. Just like, hey, I wanted this handmade ketchup, but he wants to own company. Like I said, if friends have comes out with some idea, maybe make like, I don't know, do the hot dogs. Like take the like rent this hot dog. How it's called the station.
Sure.
Bun, sausages, and his ketchup, and promote his ketchup that way, and ask people like make a website and sell that ketchup after, and just like pops up in a different spots with this hot dog station. You know what I mean? There is so
Right.
much different way to promote your product if you actually believe in it. But this,
It just seems off. Yeah, no, you're right. Like it's gonna take some real investment to like put yourself out there for sure, especially with something like that. Like I get going to a restaurant and like kind of trying to pitch it, just not in that way. Like if I was the manager, first off, I'd be like, I'm just a manager. I don't buy stuff here. You know, like but maybe okay, you talk to the owner. Like, hey, listen, it's lunch rush. Like maybe you guys should have came before or like after if you wanted to come and talk to us. Like and the other thing too is like don't go to Chili's and try this. Or like a chain restaurant. Maybe
yeah,
like
they have a
small mom and pop.
contract.
What's that?
They have a contract with a company.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like big companies, even small restaurants have contracts with companies and stuff like that. So maybe something that's more independent or small,
Hmm.
and kind of just start from there. But like, just to pop up in lunch and then have all these people inorganically be like, "I don't like factory made ketchup either." Like it's
Yeah.
just weird. Um, but no, you're right. Like if find an event, like rent a vending booth. Make sure you got some permits, like put some money towards it, and just like hand out hot dogs or whatever, fries. Like just have some stuff made and like try this ketchup, like. Or if you're gonna pitch a restaurant, pitch them when they're not busy. Be like, hey, can I speak to the owner? I'm a ketchup guy.
Well, also a question. Like you just touch it a little bit. Like you need to have a permission to make food for sale, correct? You can't just like give it. It must monitor. I forget how it goes.
Yeah, no, it needs to be approved. Like if you're selling food stuff, and you need
Yes.
to get, I don't know if it's like permits or like approval.
Yeah, you need
Like
to approval because how we know what's inside.
right, yeah, it helps if he has a factory. You know what I mean, or some type of deal with a factory to like produce it for him. Um, but yeah, just to like make stuff at home and then try to sell it to a restaurant. That's a little too. You need to pitch it to somebody else for sure. I don't think the post has too many more details about like how big this operation is. Um, but yeah, like pitching a ketchup that you made in your kitchen, like
Yeah.
just going off of the information here, it doesn't sound like he's working with some sort of bottler or a factory. It just sounds like he makes this and then tries to take it around.
And I'm,
Like a
I'm
restaurant's not the place to do it. They're not going to bottle it for you. You know what I mean?
and I'm not even sure he can do. Even if they did, I'm not sure he can mass produce as much as they need it. And a handmade ketchup have less preservatives. Bless you.
Thank you.
Preservatives, so it's die really fast. So it's like spoiled really fast,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be really. It's like you need to. It feels like he have a big ideas, but he don't understand what to do with. So he have idea, but he don't have any plan how to achieve the goal he put like on the top. So
No,
it
that makes
feels like
sense.
he just. I don't know. Like I said, like you said, they're probably not a lot about the producing like story or like any details about that. I think it's dumb. I think it's okay. And the question was, what question was, or is just the story?
I think he feels like an asshole. I don't know if it's an I'm the asshole or not.
Yeah, am I the asshole?
So, like, I guess to answer that question, like, no, because you don't have to do anything you don't want to.
Yeah,
Without any more support and details, if we're just going to make some assumptions about it, doesn't sound like he's got a way to make this en masse, whether it's like small batch or like larger. He doesn't. It doesn't sound like he could just be very well cooking this in his kitchen, putting it in a plastic bottle you get from the dollar store, and walking around with it. I think he's probably skipping a couple steps. Like maybe try to pitch it to some sort of company that makes sauces or bottle sauces. Um, like you need to figure out a way to make more of it first. Initially when I picked this story, I kind of picked it from an angle of like, oh, you should support your friend's small business because like you and I were kind of a small business ourselves, between the
yeah.
video and the art. And while I have you here, we do live streams. We're trying to figure out a schedule for that, but definitely subscribe if you haven't. Check out some of the ones we have already. And yeah, support. We really appreciate the support. We're trying to grow. So like I initially picked this story because it's like, oh, like should you support your friend's small business? Like what are your obligations? I understand like trying to get your friends to be like actors in the situation because real marketing takes dollars and sometimes you just got to work with what you have. But like the now that I talk about it with someone, I feel like we're skipping some important steps and like it's okay to dream big for sure, but you can't skip steps. And going from kitchen straight to a restaurant, you're gonna get shut down. Like as a friend, like no, you're not the asshole. You could go along with this and like maybe him failing at this will make him realize like, oh, I'm skipping steps. It's not really your place to do that, to make him realize that if that's what you're thinking. If this is just pure embarrassment, I don't want to do it. Like you're entitled to that. I don't think that makes you an ass.
Well, I also think being friend and support a friend is not only do whatever your friend need or want. It's also be really honest and say, hey, man, it's not the thing. I don't like personally. I'm your friend, like your friend. I think you go wrong direction. Try to look another direction. If you don't find anything else, we will come back to this idea. But if you have only one idea and nothing else, probably you need to explore a little bit more. Being a friend, a good friend especially, not an asshole friend.
Yeah.
It's being honest. So OP need to go and say, it's probably an old story, but you need to go and say, hey, I think you skip the steps, or I think you go wrong direction. Maybe speedballing some ideas all together, because how I understand there's many friends and he's one of them involved. And we're gonna see Garrick on the background right now.
Hello, Gary.
I love this screenplay.
Yeah, it's very fun. I love the trumpet sound effect.
This can't be real.
I mean, it's possible it's not real, but I don't know.
Think about the genius here, okay?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Right, when you're starting your first business, what are you told? You're told to make a lemonade stand, right?
Yes.
Lemons, lemonade stand. Well, that market's already cornered. How many kids are there, right? How many blocks can you sell lemons?
Yeah.
Right? At some point, the tomatoes are going to start going bad. No one's buying them. You're going to get them on discount, right?
Yeah.
And then you make your own ketchup.
Yeah.
And then you stand next to the lemonade stand and you sell ketchup.
You
It's a
were
great
really,
idea.
You had me for a long time.
I'm trying to understand the reasoning here. That's like someone saying that they're going to take on Smuckers, and their plan is to go to the local Kroger, get 3 people to fake shop and say, man, I hate this factory-made strawberry jam.
Where's the tomato flavor? It was the stand up on the table and do the boop boop doo. Guys, we've got good. It's like no one. I'd be like,
Yeah, wait, is that Pulp Fiction? Because maybe someone else in there
yeah,
would
yeah.
enact then the
Then
Pulp
they hold-
Fiction scene.
yeah.
The manager pulls out a wallet that says "bad motherfucker," and he's like, "I am not buying this ketchup. Do you see this wallet?" See, I don't even know if this is. At no point do I feel like he has described that he is going about the legal way of starting a business.
That's true.
So I'm like, is he just bringing this straight from his kitchen to a restaurant and saying, use this ketchup? Like, I feel like there's a process. If this guy's making organic ketchup, he should try to get on Shark Tank.
You're right.
And be like, sharks, don't you hate Heinz? Don't you miss that tomato flavor?
I've got 57 reasons why my ketchup is better.
See, I just don't know if many people are upset with how Heinz ketchup tastes. I think it's pretty good.
I think people like.
Do you like ketchup, Marie?
This feels like a tough battle.
In general, no.
No. So you have no skin in this game.
I'm not a ketchup person. I mean, I like barbecue sauce. It's have tomatoes in it. But like regular ketchup, if you ask me if I like Heinz, no.
Okay. All right. Well, we're getting to the close of the lunch break, so we're just gonna kind of close out with just us. Made a good point there, like, hey, maybe you should try pitching this to somebody first to see if it's actually a thing.
Yeah. And be a good friend. Be a good friend. Just be honest. You're not an asshole if you be honest. If you're not like a fan person, but
yeah, I mean, it's okay if you find the ketchup not that great that it's going to take down a multinational corporation of ketchup. But just be aware, if he does make the next best thing, you're going to be left behind, buddy.
yeah.
I mean, at least he believes in himself, because he said he has a picture of a Heinz bottle and he throws darts at it. At least that's dedication.
I don't understand hate against the brand. I mean, no, I don't understand.
That's his competitor. That's his ops, as the kids say.
You know what? We have a phrase that sounds like, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Because, you need to consistently look after your competitors. You need to look what they do. You need to be involved, but probably because how many times someone work in one company, take the information, take the knowledge, go away and start their own business. that's what is about. You have the experience. You not take anything away from that company. You're not gonna, okay, Heinz shut off because the how they give him a name, Baltazar or what?
No, that's another story. I forgot the name, but it's another fictional character.
Have a new Ketchup. Sorry, man.
Kitchen door ketchup.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not going to be that way, or at least not going to be a fast way. But it's good to have. It's good to have own business. It's good to explore more. Maybe make not only a ketchup, make ketchup and mustard, or like barbecue sauce, or like salad dressing,
Or
like
flavored ketchups.
flavored ketchups.
Heinz used to do those. Those were pretty good. I don't know if they still do.
So just try different stuff. Maybe look into it because sometimes they discontinue some stuff. They're just like, oh, we're not going to sell it anymore, but people actually like it, and they just like, go take it back. We want it. Just
Yeah.
do that. Do that.
I do miss the sweet Vidalia onion Heinz ketchup. That was pretty good.
Okay, you see, he can do that. He can figure it out. He can find the old bottles, what's the contains in it, try the recipe. If he ever try that, he can just produce the new ketchup. So
Yeah. I
big
think he needs to
deal.
figure out how means of production first before he starts
Yeah.
trying to stumble upon a sale in a restaurant. Because what do they do like it? And they're like, oh, this is great. And it's like, we need 100 bottles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So any closing remarks, Marie?
Well, be a good friend. Try different types of ketchup. Be creative and don't be an asshole,
Fair enough. Can I close out with something?
of course.
I really like that saying that you brought up. It's a very common saying, but keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. I just want to make a little caveat off of that.
Mm.
Keep your friends close and keep your ketchup bottles closed in case you knock them over. That felt so flat. All right, this is a good time to leave. We're Jay and Marie. This has been our lunch break. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, follow, check out the many different things we do. We're doing more live streams soon. Our jam sessions, check us out. We love you, and goodbye.
Bye.